I used black seed oil on my face for over 30 days, and I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. How much I used, what I mixed it with and why, any side effects, and any benefits that I noticed. And make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to explain the last part, which is honestly the most important thing in this whole video. And I have a special announcement for you at the end of this video as well, so don't miss it. So black seed oil, it is also called Nigella sativa. It's not new, it's been around for a very, very long time, centuries old. But it's always worked well, and even in Islamic studies, it's known as the seed of blessing. So this isn't something that's trendy, it's something that's actually proven to work. Now honestly, you can use black seed oil by itself, but I did not. I mixed black seed oil with castor oil. Now, there's a few important reasons of why I did this. Number one, black seed oil has a very strong smell on its own, so the castor oil kind of mellows that down. And two, castor oil is one of those very special oils that can help to bring out the benefits of other things that you mix with it. So black seed alone is super powerful. Mixing that with castor oil, I've just unlocked the most powerful thing I could put on my face. And because castor oil is so thick, the black seed oil makes it thin down, so it's a really nice texture. So how much did I use? Well, first, before I tell you, I want to make sure that if you try this, you need to do a patch skin test first, because some people do get a little bit of an allergic reaction to castor oil or the black seed oil, and it could give you pink skin or a little bit rash. So you want to test first on a little area that you don't want anyone to see, and make sure that you don't have any reaction. Let that stand for 24 hours. Okay, so here is the ratio. Now I just was simple, a 1-to-1 ratio black seed oil to castor oil. If you try this, you can also add a few drops of rose geranium. This gives it a really nice smell, and it will make you feel like you just bought something really special for your skin. So something very important before I get into what happened. You don't want to do this with just any oil that you can find. You need to make sure that it's a cold pressed oil, fresher the better, for both the black seed and the castor oil if you choose to mix it. Store it in a dark bottle, and you want to check and see how much thymoquinone is in the black seed oil. Higher amount is best. This is where most of the power is, so you want to make sure you check that before you just put any oil on your face. This will help ensure that you get the best results that I'm going to talk about in this video. Something else you might want to think about is also when to apply it. Nighttime works best because your skin might become slightly more sun reactive if you do this in the morning for during the daytime. So if you're worried about that, do it only at night. For me, when did I do it? I did it first thing in the morning after I washed my face, and also first thing at night before I went to bed. I did it both. But if you're extra sensitive to sun, you should probably only do this at night. So what happened on the first 7 days? Honestly, my skin stayed pretty much the same, except it became much more soft and smoother feeling, and you definitely more moisturized. This is a big benefit for me on its own because I don't use anything else on my skin except for this. In the second week, I noticed a few different things. Now, if you're someone who gets dry patches of skin, or maybe you might get redness, you will definitely notice this too. By the second week, your skin texture will start to even out. And I noticed too when I woke up that I did not feel that tired look so much in my face. And of course, the technique of how I put it on definitely made a difference, and we'll talk more about that in a few minutes. Now, by week 3, what I noticed, I used to have more fine lines around my eyes, and any lines that were there are very faint now. I can't hardly see anything. Also, there was a sunspot that was underneath one of my eyes, and it was very small, but I did notice it appear. And by the 3rd week of using this black seed, the spot was completely gone. Okay, how to apply it. Now, I did not just apply this on dry skin. I made sure my skin was wet first. Very important, because this helps to let your skin wake up to absorb what you're putting on top. And it really does make a huge difference. Try dry and try wet for a week and see the difference. And I just applied a few drops onto my fingertips of my mixture and just rub that onto my face. Do that a few times, and that was enough. You'll feel for yourself if it's too thick or too thin when you're putting it on. You don't want a super thick layer. If you're worried about lines in certain areas, you could put a little thicker at nighttime in those areas, but otherwise a thin layer is plenty. And black seed oil is very powerful for any kind of pigmentation. It's one of the strongest oils that you can use for this. So if you're worried about any kind of spots or discolorations on your skin, this is the one to try. I also noticed that my eyebrows seem to be filling in a little bit. Now, hair is one of those things that take a long time, so I didn't really think that it was too much of a difference. But I did notice a little change. And something about the castor oil and the black seed together is it will help to plump up your existing hair. So it might just be that they look thicker, because honestly, your hair cycle is a bit longer than 3 weeks. But did you know that black seed oil is also proven to help grow hair? And castor oil is one of those oils that help to make the hair follicles the most susceptible to growth. Okay, by week 4, my results. Skin texture, way more smooth, even, no blotchiness, no spots. Wrinkles, definitely reduced and almost non-existent. Only see them mostly if you smile, of course. Overall, my face has a more natural glow and lifted look. Now, if you're one of those looking for something that can help change your skin, and you don't have to buy a million things, this is something you should try. I have been using this for many years because it's the only thing that I put on my face. And this is the reason why. It's one of the strongest, most powerful antioxidants to help fight any free radical damage you put inside or outside. But there is something that you can do that will ruin your results completely. And this is the part I wanted you to really think about before you try this or anything. And that is stress. Most of us are under a load of stress. In fact, we can't get rid of it. It's like our lifeline. And this is actually what keeps us from getting any progress at all, because our bodies are designed to pretty much cancel out most of the things that we're trying to do to make it better. And you can say this is a cortisol thing, your stress hormone. It's one of those things that directly breaks down your collagen and slows your skin repair. So you could be eating fantastic and putting the best things on your skin, but that high stress life cycle will keep things from working out how you want it to. But I did manage to put together a special group for us women. It's called Radiant Women, where you can come and we can talk together and help support each other and keep us on track, because it's really important, especially for us women, to have someone kind of there to keep us on track, to give us that shoulder. Like, those kind of things are just something we just need, some kind of support. If you would love to be a part of that, I left a link in the top of the comments, and it's completely free. You can come and join us there. I will leave lots of helpful tips. We'll go through some little challenges together, be there to support one another on our journey through life. It's for all women 35 and over who want to feel healthier, stronger, more confident. Like, subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you there.